Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here at Signature Sports. It's a pleasure to have you live and in charge. We're going to have a little bit of fun tonight. We are live for the Countdown to Green, presented by Lunatic Designs. And you're going to find Kigo on Facebook, and you can find him pretty much everywhere because the man has got some legendary stuff out there that you're going to want to get out there and you're going to want to get from him. Just saying. Good dude. Love his stuff. Chopping It Up podcast. Here it is. This is a test from the RC alert system. This is only a test. This is from the tower. Penguin's in with us. Say hi to Chat, Penguin.
Hi, Chat.
There it is. Chat is welcome, and he's going to be your RC tonight for the Cup Series. We are live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Race information for tonight's race is going to be at the 1.3 mile length Nashville Super Speedway, round 2, race 1 of the playoffs here for the round of 12. It's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Right now, 74 degrees on the track temperature, 74 degrees on the air temperature, 51% humidity, partly cloudy skies, nighttime skies. They're gonna run 100 giggity laps. That's pretty much what we're seeing. Stage is gonna be a completion of lap 50, 3 tire changes, no fast repair. That's it. That's what they get. That's how it is. And these races are always presented by Admin Box, Ballestatus Beauty Music, and Track Racer. That's part of it. Chopp'N It Up podcast. You can find it on any platform out there and give them some love. It's going to be good. Starting grid, your Stay Tuned Sports pole sitter is going to be the Big Art. Nathan, the DO1, leading in points coming into the playoffs. He has just pretty much knocked it out of the park and has continued to have that next step for a championship here. Going to be insane to see. That's one of the best things about the series is that you're going to get all the way down to the final 8. That's what it is. 2 races for the championship coming up very soon. Koehler's going to be outside pole sitter. Matta and Caffrey going to make up row number 2. Row 3 is going to be David Steiner and Adam Dama. The Dama man, the myth, the legend. Mark Retchin, Michael Strickler are going to be out there in row number 4. Retchin had a birthday yesterday. Happy belated birthday once again to the Retchin-ness, the Jefferson City neighbor, the guy. He's just that guy. Jerry Culver, Robert Church going to make it row number 5. Jeremy Bailey and Chris Justice going to be there row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Ed Perry, Alonso King. Row 8 is going to be Hayden Malcolm and Clint Hackett. Tony Sanders, Brad Dove is out there as well. Chris Schuessler, the man. Oh, yeah, I'm good to see Chris out here running again. David Durant's going to be his outside compadre. Roberge and Duty are going to be there row 11. And Dione is going to be out there in the final spot 20. 3 drivers. Let's go. Says Matta out there. Good to see everybody. Cisco car is looking good. Good to see everybody out there. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. Goes a long way to support the stream. There is Adam Dama, the student driver. We do have some of the best things that you're going to see, which is, this series. That's what I say, Again, thank you to Premier Racing Setup Shops. Starting grid is complete as PRS Setups gives you Chop Shop 15 is their promo code here for this race. And, of course, Chop Shop is currently at Nashville Super Speedway. How about your driver cams tonight? Presented by Beef Jerky Unlimited. It is Jerry Culver. I know it's a little dark right there for you to see, but that is the Culverness. Sir Culver, the Jerryness. He is right there, the number 13. We're going to see Adam Dama out there as well. Again, starting 6th of the 82. He is ready to rock and roll. Third driver cam, I do believe. It's a good old Ford out there, ready to go. It's Clint Hackett right there for you, ready to rock and roll. It's going to be a ton of fun to see. These drivers are extra spicy today. Brad Dove ready to go. Pace cars in. Nathan Big Art is going to take him. He's going to lead him to green. Here we go. Come on, Dove. Hold on to your Dove. Through the gears they go.
Is that like don't drop the soap?
Yeah, no. We won't
hold on to your
that.
Dove. I mean, Dove is soap, right?
Yeah, but he's a whole kind of different Dove. We like that guy.
Oh, okay.
And then somebody we haven't seen in a hot minute, Ed Perry out there, the number 33 car. He's out there running VR tonight, so it's good to see him putting in good race line and getting everything back up to speed. We appreciate him running, of course. Thank you to Chop Shop for being it. Let's go, says Budgie Bird. And now the computer can stop struggling with all the extra stuff I'm doing. Let's go from work. Who's that, John? Let's go, Midas TV out there. I appreciate you. Let's go, Budgie Bird. Hello to everybody out there. Good to see you all out there. Mr. Hammond, hello from work. I hate that you are working right now. Fastest lap of the race just ran by Kobler. Bryce Kobler, 29.76. Orange banners on the cars, folks. You know what that means? It means everything. It means these drivers that are running the orange banners are going to be part of the playoff section of this series. But everybody's bidding for a win, and that is what matters. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to pull up the points here in just a moment. So give me a moment. I forgot to load them. Dun, dun, dun. You know, these guys work really hard on giving me all the information. You got to think that I at least just have it loaded for everybody. You know what I mean? Let's try to center it on the screen. All right, points. There it is. Big Art leads in the series, 9 wins, 11 stage wins, current leader in the playoffs. If the playoffs were the second round were to end today, Brock Duty would be there, but that is only based on those names being all in a tie right now. So Brad Dove, Brock Duty, Clint Hackett, Chris Roberge, Mark Retchen, Tony Sanders. Every one of those drivers try to put themselves forward now. John is out of today's race, and are you going to get provisional points, John? I'm doing math in my head, so I'm just trying to make sure that I do it. So provisional points for John, who sits fourth, does have a stage win on this series. Looking pretty darn fantastic. Championship 16 working. 23 cars on track tonight from the TED. See, look at that. We're going to have this is where our track facts come in. Where's Church at? On track. If Church is ever going to call a race with me again, we're gonna put him there. Clint Hackett, Ed Perry side by side. Churchy running the number 500cars.com Chevy Silverado has a little bit of that strikerness there to the outside. Again, stage points are going to matter here as well as far as trying to put in the extra work. Kobler right behind the 01. These two have had a good one. Rough Church 15. He's got it. No, you're not going to get. Dang, man. I didn't know if you got provisional points. I probably should have looked. Man. No bueno. No bueno. I think that we should make an exception for you, sir. I really do. I think you should get the exception. Chopp'N It Up podcast. You find it on your major platforms. Go to Spotify and look it up. Look up the Chopp'N It Up podcast out there. Latest interview was done by somebody who has called races for us in the past. It is Brian Lucas, Grayson Lucas, if you know him by his first name, and he just interviewed Jason Day. So that was the most recent version of what's happening there. Big Art 29.63 tire fall off, not really all that much currently right now. Z01, what a little Java Monster paint scheme. Did he get a sponsor finally? Did Monster go and sponsor him? Just saying. Been trying to get them for a hot minute. I drink a lot of the salted caramel Monster Javas.
Those are good.
Those are my favorite. They're just my favorite, sir. They're my favorite. So yeah. I think I got too much going on here. Not from your point of view, from my own point of view. (11 of 169). Nathan Big Art is going to see the inside of his car being tapered into the corner. 99 down. 01 trying to hold off the 99 down to side draft. Side by side racing for the lead. Battle is on. 99 into the corner is going to run him up. And Kobler, Big Art able to extend just a little bit to still lead that lap. Kobler still trying to work on getting into the corner. One of the things about this racetrack is you're going to see him downshift as they start to progress. Fifth gear for a little while here. Big Art up on the outside, still side by side as Kobler drops into the corner. Big Art back on the outside. Kobler on the inside. Oh, baby. Little door to door. A tie again at the line. Guess who's catching? Michael Matta coming. Come on, Matta. Let's go. No fast repair. 99 in the 01 still battling. 01 still drops to the corner. Again, these two still side by side. 01 back into the throttle early. Kobler trying to keep it as clean as he can. A little wall tap back there from Adama. Jeremy Bailey. Sideways. Jerry Kobler on the bottom side of the racetrack. Caution to come out. Way vague. Oh, no. Jeremy Bailey all over the left rear quarter panel of the 13. Jerry able to save it for as well as that was worth. Man. Let's take a look again. Bumpity bump bump bumpity bump bump. Look at Jerry go. He held on to it. Good save. How did that set up for the corner? That's what I want to see. Tell you what, Jerry got out of the throttle here. He's behind the 80. That's Alonso King. 15 into the corner. Just got there. That could have been far worse. All right, Alonso King coming to pit road. Hayden Malcolm coming to pit road as well. Dashboard is off. Premier Racing setups. Caution here for the one and only loneliest number that you could ever see. The 01, the 99. It's Matter right behind. Also, folks, make sure you guys stick around after this broadcast. We have another broadcast coming up. We're going to have double feature Friday, every single Friday, TGIF. It's going to be just like TGIF, but except we're not watching Family Matters and Urkel and, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Blossom. It's not going to be that kind of TGIF. It's going to be all about iRacing. Midnight, the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder series is going to be coming up here right after this race, 11 p.m. Eastern. So we'll start another stream right after this, and it's going to be a ton of fun to be able to watch. Right now, we're only 15 laps in through this one, completing lap 16. Oh, no. Jeremy, you should have just claimed it. I do like that car, though. Okay, don't claim it. Take it to peer review. Yeah, look at that car. Little My Three Sons on the back. That's Sherry Culver. May Sherry forever rest in the heavens that she believes. She's got her thrift store up in the sky right now. I'm telling you. There's one of my favorite Australians out there is Michael Caffrey. Bill Caffrey is his kin out there. David Steiner from across the big pond as well. He's from over there in Australia. So I know the Caffreys are from Perth. I'm gonna have to ask David where he's from. There's Adam Dama. We're going to go on board, Adam. When we go back to Green Flag Racing, he is there with some VR action. 23 drivers in today's race. Hayden Malcolm on pit road. Apex Sim Racing. PXN. Something wrong with the car? He's 2 laps down. We hope he's good. Mm-mm. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Ow. Aw. My cameras are all jacked up. Chris Justice on the bottom side of the corner. Ooh, baby. We got some lag like crazy. And my cameras are all messed up. All right, folks. We're going to play this for you. Not this. We're going to play this for you while I fix the cameras.
I had something smart to do.
Uh-oh.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, it's not anybody's fault but my own.
I was gonna say, quit letting the cats jump on the keyboard.
Somebody's blinking. All right, sorry about that, folks. Had to reload everything. Sweet, countdown to green is done. Thank you to Lunatic, and thank you for that being the excuse for me to be able to get things back out there. I had to drop off some shadow maps. There were some things happening there that were not okay. So, yeah, there's our pit lane camera. Yep, there's that pit lane camera. That's good. Here we go. Our frames look better now. Sweet. How about Kobler, 29.58, fastest lap of the race. We're going to see some drivers who did come to pit road get a little extra fuel. We're going to try to run a little bit longer. Will Burr's one of those drivers as well. Jerry Culver got 9 seconds taken care of. He just had to make sure that his car was just fine. Chris Schuessler back out there. There's the old Schuess. Schuessler, 61, running in 21st right now. Again, Culver, 29.58 once again, all over the back bumper of the 01. Penguin, I ran a race today, and I lost 84 iRating.
You drove today?
Yeah. It was not. I wanted to get in and race. We're at some good tracks this week. So I went in and ran ARCA, and I was the number one car.
Oh.
And I think it was a second split or a third split. And I got put 3 wide really early. And I lost some iRating. It's awful. That's okay. We'll go back and do it again. You know, I want to do a VR stream. Get out and try to do this thing in VR. I'm getting a little bit more used to VR again, so we might see it. How about Capri doing a great job inside the top 5? He's rolling just fine right now. Chris Justice, David Duran. Duran's going to be your biggest mover of the race. Chris Justice up 7 currently as they drop into the corner. Mark Retchen right where he started. A couple of drivers off a few spots. Jerry Culver trying to work his way back forward. Chatillon's going to be up 3. Jerry Culver off 10. Don't count him out. This is a good track for him. 0.2 of a second difference here as Nathan Big Art goes to work. David Steiner into pit road. 63 comes down. Hopefully he's good. Was he the one that was having internet issues? Was he blinking?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Not David Steiner, don't. Maybe we should just start putting up Australian servers. Make us race on their side of the big pond.
That'd be kind of funny, actually.
That'd be awesome. Tell you what, the 99 trying to keep the 01 honest here. These two have been neck and neck. Mike Matta is closing back in, 22.02 on the iRating. Matta's been getting better and better and better when it comes to seeing that. I'm seeing that just continuously move up. Capri's good on the flatter tracks. He's a good road course racer and a pretty darn phenomenal iRacer as well. This anything that you shift in, this is pretty much got. This is where he's got the. He's got a good advantage. I want to check on the heart rate monitor of a driver. I think that one's it. No, that's Ed Perry back here. Did we put him over here? Is he on my 6th camera? He is. There he is. 123. Chris is just casually, I don't know, 123. That's it. 125, 126, 127.
He's getting nervous because you're talking about him.
He's probably live streaming. Normally he is. What is your resting heart rate? I can't remember. Between 60 and 100 beats per minute. And then if you are walking heart rate, between 85 and 119 beats per minute. And then your jogging heart rate, anywhere between 150 and 190. Duran goes around him. So there you go, folks. Ricky, thank you for the like, sir. I'm not seeing any of the alerts. That's awful. Are they still working? Mr. Van Nest, thank you, sir. What is going on with the... Wow, the alerts are way down there. Yeah, I want it all to be... Okay, something's going on with the alerts, folks, because it's asking me if I want to accept you guys liking the alerts. Of course. Of course. Of course I do. Let me go back to... I'm going to have to go back to... And fix that while we have a moment here, folks. All right, here's what's going on. That's the onboard camera. Chris Justin dropping back a little bit. David Duran's going to be in 5th, up 15. They're going to work. I'm going to mute myself for just a moment. We got to fix some alerts. I want them to look right there. That's not the right alerts. I'll be back. There, I fixed it. Ricky, thank you for the like, sir. Mr. Van Ness, thank you very much. Thank you to everybody for being out there. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful night. It is all about that base. About that base. Flint Hackett, good little battle there. You see the 15 of Jeremy Bailey to the inside. Big Art out front over Kobler, 7/10 of a second. Kobler kept it close. If Bryce could have gotten that lead, that battle that they had, if he could have gotten that lead, he would have definitely nailed the momentum there. We're going to be 15 laps to go. 51 on the back bumper of Strickland. Strickland up 3. And David Duran trying to get around, I believe he's trying to get around the 88 here. We'll see if that's going to pay dividends. But Strickland, actually, I take that back. Strickland got around David Duran here. David was up 15, and now Stryker moving forward. Lonzo King to the inside of Tony Sanders, or looking to the inside of Tony Sanders in the front straightaway. 7 on the 80. Good little battle here. Mark Gretchen off forward, but don't cut him out just yet. David back was on pit road there for a moment. Chris Schuessler in 21st. It's about a 22 and a half seconds. So you're going to see a little bit of lap traffic there. Sean Dione in the 004. They need a can they would just put that as the 4? That's a big question for me. Because I'm just going to call him the 4. I hate to be picky, but this is NASCAR. I think I've said that before. Penguin, what's the race look like from your end?
Clean.
Oh, and I got to do the pit road reporter. Hold on. Good. What does it look like from your end?
It looks like they're still going around in circles, which means they're not coming down pit road. They're keeping it clean. They're not making cars too bad. And they're actually being gentlemen towards each other.
That's good. That's good. Stage will end on lap 50. Completion lap 50, so the field go around. It's going to be an active lap. That's what I heard in the pre-race narrative. Mata is in third, Caffrey in fourth, so top four still doing well. Strickland put a little extra emphasis on that car. A 1.3 second deficit for Bryce Kobler here. Makes me wonder if he is just trying to, if he's burned him up or if he's just saving a little bit. We're kind of keeping an eye on that car. The right side of that car looks fine. To me, it looks fine. We'll go on board here. Yeah, I don't see any wrinkles. Fourth gear for... Yeah, he started shifting. I knew at some point they were going to start shifting. He runs the fourth gear very long. Yeah, he does. Yeah. You can run fifth gear for a little while, but for the most part, shifting that's the thing. First race for the Midnight Thunder Series tonight again. That's going to be Trucks at Talladega. That's going to be a great time. Prayers for Scott Bloomquist's family. Absolutely, Mr. Van Nest. I hadn't gotten there yet, but yes, I completely agree. Folks, and that is the news that I will give. If you did not know or did not hear, he is a 60-year-old and a legend in the dirt late model racing series. He is an absolute Hall of Famer. It is a tragedy to hear. Scott Bloomquist, according to Fox News, a dirt late model racing legend and Hall of Famer, was tragically killed in a plane crash near his home in Tennessee, according to multiple reports. He was 60 years old. Local authorities confirmed to the Rogersville Review that Bloomquist died at a small aircraft crash near his home in Mooresburg early Friday morning. The Hawkins County Sheriff's Department could not confirm any details of the reported crash to Fox News Digital, but the Hawkins County Rescue Squad shared an update on Facebook confirming a plane crash on Brooks Road near Highway 31 around 7:50 a.m. Mobley Motorsports Park also confirmed the news of Bloomquist's death in a post on Facebook. His mother, Georgette, had just called them to let them know when it came to Mobley Motorsports Park. So he's an absolutely legend. He's going to be surely missed. I know that the FAA is still looking into it. So we're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen there. Of course, hopefully nothing there was any kind of foul play, or maybe it was just a malfunction. You kind of just never know. So, thoughts and prayers out to the Bloomquist family and to Scott, who is a dirt racing legend. We've watched him race countless times across all over this great nation. We've called races with him in them. Scott is and will always be a legend, and he's made his way to the big dirt track in the sky, and that's where he's at. Nathan Bigart, Bryce Kobler, Michael Mata, and Michael Caffrey. Your top four, all within striking distance. Speaking of striking, striker there. 0.3 of a second behind. Has closed in a ton of ground here and consistently is faster than everybody ahead of him. 88 looking to the outside. The drop into the corner to the 88 might carry speed. This is the first challenge that Caffrey has seen all race long when it comes to getting into this corner, and Caffrey's been able to hold his own. A little wall scrape there, no big deal. Caffrey still having a top 5 right now. Backs up the corner, 14 to the inside, 14 with a big run. Matta, 4 seconds the gap. Stryker is closing in. His last lap, he and Chris Justice both able to extend. Chris Justice saving some tire there toward the end. Got back around David Durand. And we're seeing good speed out of that. Alonso King rolling as well. We're going to be 3 laps to go here. It'll be 2 this time by for the stage. Big Art will see the 4 of Dione out front of him, up 3 spots. Brad Dove off 1. Still carrying the Gretchen paint scheme, which I can appreciate. Again, happy belated birthday to Mark Gretchen one more time. Ooh, baby. 3 seconds to Bryce Kobler. Big Art is putting a lot of energy in that car. He's still slower than Stryker. He and Stryker and Chris Justice both have gone on save mode right now. Chris Justice not helping anybody. Lap 50 underway. Big Art's out front. Kobler trying to close into the distance here. Matt is going to be right behind him. Michael Strickland, Chris Justice on corner exit. Stryker will be up near the wall. 14 will try to clear. Not clear just yet. They run each other tight in the corner. We watched this happen before. So both of these two still faster than your race leader. Big Art is going to win the stage. Kobler, Matta, Chris Justice, Michael Strickland, your top 5. Michael Caffrey will be 6th. Alonso King, 7th. David Durand in 8th. Jeremy Bailey and Tony Sanders, your top 10. Adam Dama just outside of the top 10 for points. And that will be your stage. Yes, sir. As caution presented to you by Penguin.
No, I didn't do it.
He said, nah. Next week, this series is going to have some fun. At least I think so. I think it's going to be the race to cure all races. Phoenix Raceway next week, 2 flat tracks back to back, and then for the championship round, after they come back after the bye week, we're going to see Kansas Speedway and Homestead Miami Speedway for the final 2 races of the season. Lucky Dog getting ready to come around. That will be the 04. Chris Schuessler should be able to stay out there and get a free pass if that driver so chooses to. Keep it on 15. Took fuel then. Roberge will come around, and he will get credit for leading a lap. He came it on 15. Wait, was the 04 still on the lead lap?
Yes.
He was at...
61 was also on the lead lap, but he was the last car on the lead lap, from what I can see, unless...
No.
Because Schuessler's the 61. I'm showing him on the lead lap.
Well, he is now because he passed the pace car. So, hold on. Oh, the phone. Something's not right here. Maybe Nathan slowed down. I gotta see where Nathan is. Hold on. Yeah, Big Art's right. Oh, you know what? Nathan, he did slow down. The stage hadn't come out yet. He let him go around. Huh. So, yeah. So, never mind. I take that back. 61's going to be back on the lead lap. He was your lucky dog because Nathan slowed down for the stage. Roberge is still out there. He might be trying to split this race in half. Not impossible. Budgie with 500 pennies. How come that didn't show up? Did it?
Bitty, 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 bitty.
Maybe I just didn't hear it. You know what? I probably just need to turn those alerts up just a little bit louder so that I can hear them. They should play on the stream as well, because I have text to speech on for bits and super chats and all that stuff. As long as it's,
Appropriate.
Well, I mean, I can't control what people type, but I would much rather not. Thank you for the biddies, Budgie. Much love to you. Okay, that was a little louder. Wasn't that loud, though. She didn't set another 50, though, folks. Okay, it's a little louder. It's not that loud. You know what? Visit my dashboard. What? Thank you, Budgie. You're amazing. Okay, there we go. Save changes. The cars are just too loud. That's a good thing, right? It's a really good thing. How much is the TTS for the bits? Oh.
Thank you, Budgie.
Thank you, Budgie. 99 bits. It's the minimum amount for Brian to come over and talk to us and whisper sweet nothings in our ear.
I got 99 bits and a Brian ain't one. Oh.
That's the guy's name. He's the British version, which I like.
Oh, yeah.
I like him. All right, I will double check. All right, we're gonna go back to it. We're green again. Roberge on the outside. 56 of 169. Roberge staying out just a little bit longer. He's gonna take those bonus points. Don't count out Roberge just yet. Oh. Big Wreck, Lonzo King, Clint Hackett, Brad Dove, Ed Perry, Schusler, everybody said, "Hold my beer, watch this." Yep, that's what I saw. I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know what you're thinking. Thank you to everybody on Facebook as well. I want to make sure that you all know that I appreciate all of you on out there on all of our platforms. Don't ever underestimate yourselves, because you folks have literally just given us just the best the best platforms. So thank you very much to everybody for being out there. Okay. I should be able to hear him, and if I can't hear him, then, well, those things happen. All right. Who did it? Who brought out the caution while I was fixing the stream? Oh, no. Were they... Oh, hold on. They started up here with Alonso King to the outside of the 88. I think he just got free. He said, "Watch me whip. Or watch me nay-nay."
Oh, watch me whip.
And he just, it's so hard when those tires, and that's one of the things, folks, when these tires get heated up really bad, you can watch it right there. It just gets destroyed. Connor, thank you for following. I thank you, Budgie, for the gifted sub. I appreciate you as well, Connor. Much love to you. the 28. And it's just so hard to get back into the throttle. And Brad Dove. And then Brock Duty. Just insult to injury. Getting Ed Perry right there. And then it just seemed like this was a lot of braking that probably could have happened sooner. I don't know. There's Clint right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nothing you could have done about that. Oh. Oh. He takes claim on the caution. His car is it still jacked up? I mean, he's got some damage.
I think his car is still jacked up. It looks like he's fighting it. Keeps wanting to pull right.
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Hold on. Look at his cockpit
I
view.
think he broke a sway bar here.
Yeah. That's that toe link, folks. You want to know what these drivers are fighting whenever it comes to NASCAR? This is what it looks like. It's insane. Insane. The second voice you're hearing is the race controller. That is old Penguin. He is a good buddy of mine, a good friend of ours, and he's going to be racing tomorrow night.
What?
I'm going to put him on the spot. He's going to go run in Jess's race tomorrow night.
Why wasn't I told?
Because you're going to run in it, because I'm just telling you now. It's in my Discord. Been in my Discord for a minute.
Is it in trucks or?
Yeah, it's trucks. Trucks at Talladega.
Trucks at Dega?
Yeah.
Am I the only guy running?
No. There's everybody out there. Here, I'm just going to put you in there. There you go. There it is. Yeah, I'm a jerk.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
And then...
I hate you guys. What time is this race?
It's at 7 hour time. Wait, okay. 7 Eastern. Sorry. So if you can't make it, it's fine. But you're in it.
Where do I find the information about it?
I just tagged you in our Discord. In my Discord.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah, it's right. Okay, so you know where the channels are?
Yeah.
There'll be a dot that has a 1. No.
Yeah, I have a bunch of those.
It's under Ballistic Talladega Race. That's the category. And you'll see all the information. Oh, man. What's up from the garage? What's up, brother? Man, oh, man. Let's see. Beady. I like that. You'll be back next race. No worries, man. We're green. Oh, baby. Stryker said, move over. I got places to be, and I don't want to be here. You know who that benefited?
Who'd that benefit?
That benefited Roberge. 85 stayed home. Well, that's okay. We'll be back at Phoenix next week. That'll be a great track. And you guys will take a week off. We got a whole bunch of racing just kind of queued up. We're about to be back to 8 races over 7 days. Very soon to be probably 9 races. I do believe we're going to be bringing the Powder Puff League back. Matta to the back bumper of Big Art. Matta goes to the outside. 01 crosses over. Matta into the corner. 29.60 for the 16 is now Chris Justice in tow. Justice again over the long haul. He and Michael Strickland had the better cars. So maybe to finish 1-2, it might be the only drivers that you might see get out here and put some energy toward it. Now, Robert stayed out, and he came back to. He didn't take tires. Rock duty.
Go
Rock.
ask him.
No, he took fuel last time he came in. He came in twice. I'm looking. Roberge in. Okay, yeah, he came in twice. Sure did. He topped off on fuel. Big Art, fastest lap of the race, 29.58. Matta trying to close back down. One thing you don't want to fall for here is you don't want to fall for running the pace of somebody who has got clean air. Matta right now can only do one of two things. One, he can follow suit here as these two playoff drivers go to work. But you don't want to get yourself stuck in running in that what I call the dirt line. That dirty air will force you to do things you don't want to do. Matta can close in, but he can't get there. Next year, he's going to be back to run every race. Perfect. That's what we want to see, man. That's what we want to see. Signature Esports is proudly presented by Penguin.
No. Well, never mind. I'm going to leave it. You know what? I'm just going to go, sure. Presented by Penguin.
Oh, no. Beef Jerky Unlimited gives us all of our driver camps. Chop Racing is the broadcast booth sponsor each and every week. Our Countdown to Grace always brought to you by Lunatic Designs. Dark Horizon Fishing has given me everything that I've ever needed to be an awesome human being, and he is my mental health awareness sponsor. I love Spicy. I can't wait to get it back onto the racetrack as well. It's something that I'm calling. Then, of course, and always, we want to thank Surge Performance for being the best racing team out there that I could ever ask for. We've got our name behind them. And their name is behind me. We appreciate them very, very much. National TV sales and rental 17 locations across across the Missouri area. You can get out there and get 90 days same as cash anytime that you want to. They're the reason why they were the first computer that we ever threw at this thing. Because all my computers were at the office, and I didn't have a gaming computer. I just had work computers, which ran Photoshop and everything like that. Randy over at National TV Sales and Rental took care of us and got us a good deal. Alonzo King back out there. Looks like he is. Yeah, I was going to say he left pit road, and that car was still jacked up on Mountain Dew. He's probably still turning right. Matta, Alonzo King, Matta, big run. Man, he was carrying the outside lane very well there. Bryce Kobler in third. Chris Justice right behind. Kobler dropping to the natural line. 88 looking to work the outside. We'll be there as Durant. 88 Freed gets out of the gas there. Now the 5-1 will be back in. So Stryker, who had a run on the 14 on the outside. Now we'll see the 5-1 of Durant down to the bottom. David Durant is working. I say his name 3 different ways, folks, and it's because one of those are right. Some people call him Durand, some people call him Durand. I call him David. He's a 5-1. Big run. Oh, big wiggle out of Stryker there. He gooses it in the 51. Oh, falls into the wall, and Caffrey falls right behind him.
Just call him the double D, and you got to.
No, we can't do that because, well, you know.
You just had to go there with it, didn't you?
Yeah, we can't do that. Ed's still on cameras, but he's not in the race. I hope he's getting fixed. He's driving something. Must have been driving something. Must have been. Oh, sorry.
Is it a sprint car? Yeah. Is it a truck? Oh no. Sorry.
You're good. How about Dama? Let's go, Dama. No drama, Dama coming out with a student driver paint scheme. I still love that paint scheme. I think I'm gonna have to do like a top 5 paint scheme, right? Figure out what my favorite top 5. I've got a lot of favorite paint schemes.
That's the one that I drive when run dirt is student driver.
Yeah. I run Lightning McQueen. I'm not even that great at dirt. I still run Lightning McQueen because I think it's funny. On my dirt, my pro light trucks, I'll have SpongeBob on it. It's because it's shaped like SpongeBob. Like the bed of the truck is the pants, the cab of the truck is the shirt, and then his face is basically on the hood. So it's like yellow, white, brown. And then the bumper's black for his shoes. It's funny. I got pictures. 16 to the outside of the 01. Matt is not going to let it up. He downshifts into the corner. Big run out. Matta backs out to stay out of the wall. Then it gets into the wall there. I tell you what. Mike might give the bump and run to old Big Art here. Because he looks like he is driving like a PO teenager after his drama test.
There's lots of fun going back here, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th.
I know, but if the lead wasn't so good. Hello, Caffrey. What's up with those Fords? Woo! Good little line for the 77 there. He's able to split the seam between Durant and Justice. Mark Retchen back through the field. Chacon Roberge up 8 spots. Big Art, 2/10 of a second. Matta, ready to go. I mean, Matta just has a great race line out of the corner. He's able to get there. He stays a little bit off the seam. I mean, that speed into the corner, double breaks the corner. And then the closing distance that it gets. I mean, he just closes down so fast to the 01. And I think he's gotten himself stuck into running that line. It's crazy. Crazy, sir. It's crazy.
Are you running that in your league, or are you running it as a hosted?
Hosted. But it's password protected, hosted. Hey, there's my sponsor stuff. Yay!
You'll have to DM it to me.
Yeah, we'll be in Discord tomorrow. I've got an event created in my Discord as well, so like we'll all be in there. Jess is actually going to help me call the race.
Oh.
Half
So
second,
I'm not
well
allowed to
tap for
RC
the
it, I have
drivers.
to drive it.
You have to drive. Yeah, no, that's a thing. There's money on the line too. Drivers have paid in. I've got a few free spots here, and we're putting people in them. Speaking of which, I'm going to take a vocal break. We're going to throw this on exciting. Well, I gotta jump over and double check something real quick. But we are just over. We're just to the halfway point here, and you know these drivers, they're going to start realizing that 169 laps around this racetrack is a long dang old time. 51 and 5th, up 15, your biggest move of the race. it's going.
It's going. Nobody's wrecked yet.
Yeah, I know. Sorry
Looks
about
like
that.
Big Art's still in the lead. Cobbler's still in second with Mata in third.
Tell you what, Kobler seemed like he's saving tires a little bit better. Mata actually did a great job there of closing the distance down to Big Art. But Nathan's just something else. And something I do want to keep my eye on here is this little Ford pack. I know that it was kind of hovering around each other. Durand is going to be in up 16 spots. He's been able to get some clean air over the 14 or the 88. Caffrey's running right where he needs to. Stryker has just been needing to get around these drivers. I don't know if this is just save mode or what's going on, but he's been working on trying to do it. Let's go back to Jerry Culver, who's our D1 driver. Cam, he is the D1 driver in our life. It's dark in his room, and we still love him. Big hype from Budgie out there. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. I do apologize about the long delay there. I actually had to jump over to Heart and talk to some drivers. They're going to be part of our race tomorrow. If you don't know what's going on tomorrow, well, you're going to tune in about 7:30-ish p.m. Eastern. That's when we're going to have the stream go live. We are raising extra money for Jess. We're going to have a direct link that you can donate to as well. If you want to be a part of that race, you can still sign up through tomorrow. We're going to get everybody in there as much as we can. I want it to be a big race. We have a couple of more spots. We have 3 more sponsored spots that if you guys want to be a part of it, your entry fee is covered. And there are payouts for the top 5. Right now we have, I think the payouts are up to, it's $170 of a pool right now for the drivers. So if we get more drivers paying the entry, then we can increase that pool. Top 5 get paid out. I think it's either 40 or 50%. I'd have to look it up, but we'll make sure that we have all that tomorrow as well. It's going to be a hosted race, and you'll get paid tomorrow. So that's how that's going to work. So we appreciate all the drivers getting out there running. Jerry's doing himself some justice. So we have 3 more spots available. There's Adam Dama. He is still rolling nice and easy. He gets around Mr. Churchy on the inside. That student driver's becoming the master here. He needs to have a wax on side and a wax off side because he is becoming the Mr. Miyagi, getting better each and every week. Yeah, I used the Karate Kid reference. Not that old. But Hackett's still out there running. He's in 19th. He's 8 laps down. But this is that no-quit attitude, right? It's one of the best things about this league and these drivers is that no-quit attitude is in these drivers. They need position points. Anything can happen. 96 of 169. Anything can happen. I mean, Penguin could accidentally give a caution. I mean, that... I wouldn't say
you did not just put that into the universe, sir.
That means it's probably going to run green. I'm just saying.
Either that or I'm going to take a drink and slap my hand down on my keyboard. Caution!
Dub Farms LLC. Mark Retchen chopping it up. Paint. We love him. Prayers for Alan on the backside of that one. Alan Retchen still recovering as well. Much love to Retchen. Like, I really have got to get up to Jeff and go see him. I really do. I'm meant to make that happen. By the way, Cody's in 5th grade. Just so everybody knows. I'm scared to death.
She's getting old.
She's never...
You can tell her I said that.
So here's the big thing about Cody going to school. Here's Ed still. Much love to Ed. Here's your heart rate monitor. Chris Justice back again. 130, 131. It's like a speedometer. Let's see if we can match his heart rate to his speed. $138, heart rate monitor 132. Yeah, that's the thing. Hold on, we're moving him up. There it is. 133. You can tell that they've got a workout happening here. 14, there's a 61 on the inside. 135, 130. Look how nervous he got right there. That little shake. Oh, let's move him down. Okay. Holy cow. I need to get my... I probably should wear a heart rate monitor doing this. Kirchie coming to pit road, be the first taker. Some tires and fuel. We've got giggity laps left. Big Art is your race leader. Coming around to complete 101 right now. Yep. Hold on. Kobler's got him. Can he get around him? Because about the time that Kobler goes to get around him, Big Art's probably going to come to pit road. Quarter second now. And Kobler learned his lesson for trying to run Big Art's pace. He ran the inside lane for so long. It was a great battle. But I'm telling you, there's a lot happening there. Chris Justice sitting in third. Matt is going to be in fourth. David Duran's going to be in fifth of 15. Caffrey right behind him with a wall tap for Caffrey. 88 in tow. Striker to the bottom side. The one thing that you want to see is you want to see a green flag pit stop here. I want to see these drivers get right down to that pit lane because that pit lane is tough. Yeah. Casino Carpet, specializing in hard surface flooring. This company has over 34 years of experience in the Hampton Roads, Virginia area. Yep, there it is. Matt coming to pit road.
Not as in.
If you are in the need for hardwood or laminate vinyl repairs or installations, I encourage the installation. Give them a chance to go from scratch. Give Greg and the staff over there at Casino Carpets a call. 757-536-5155. There you go. I read the ad. We love Greg. Greg is good people. You're going to see him race tomorrow night. All right, let's go back out there. Half second to Big Art and Kobler. Justice, 4 seconds and trying to close in. Durans is going to be in fourth. So Matta came to pit road. Tires, service, straight talk, the Madness. Here's my thing. Matta might be 1 or 2 laps down here, right? Something I would consider out of all of this is that if he goes 2 laps down, Big Art coming around the front straightaway. Right now, a lap down. Caffrey coming to pit road. This might force the hand of Big Art a little bit earlier. Kobler can probably, if he can get close enough, he might be able to leapfrog this. Kind of depending on when Big Art does what he does. Kobler's close enough now. Within 6, he's been getting into that quarter second opportunity. Oh, well tapped for the 0-1. That was a hard hit. That right rear just smacked the side of the wall, but he's fine. Doesn't even look like there's a scrape on the car. In the mirror, it's a da-dun, 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 da-da-da. So hacking up high. Big Art rolling. Diamond coming to pit road. Please be patient. Adamant on pit road. How's the Dama family out there? Hope everybody's having a good night. I hope how's Booty doing? How's the missus?
I'm sitting here talking to her right now. She's doing wunderbar.
Good. Tell her I said hello.
Jason says hello. Wunderbar? Did you just say what's wunderbar mean? You do realize that he's on stream and everybody can hear you, right?
Yeah.
You got a live bootyism, chat. Wunderbar means wonderful.
We love it. All right, Big Art seems fine. Whoa, somebody on the grass. Who's on the... No, not Dama. Not that guy. We appreciate it. All right, 01, 99, 14, 88. That's going to be your top 4. Top 5 will be Duran. Duran right behind the 88. Now, Stryker has really given himself a lot of patience there. He ran behind a few of those drivers for quite a while. And he's gotten himself around David. Now just trying to set in at an even pace. 30.88 his last lap, or 30.69 his last lap. Duran might have been picking up something here. 30.93 his last lap. Stryker's got the same pace as Big Art, but the issue is the 88 has been he's been stuck behind some traffic. I'm not saying he's been stuck for a bad reason. I'm saying that he's got a lot of time he has to make up, and he's going to have to do it trying to come to pit road. Last lap for Strickland, about a 10th. Chris Justice, 30.67, now showing pace once again. And Big Art with clean air, 30.61. Kobler going to come around and lead lap. So Kobler's going to take over the lead. Big Art coming to pit road. Keeping my eye on those blacker flags that you might see that you get when you come to pit road. That's what I'm. Oh, caution comes out. Matta involved. Oh, no. 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 Big Art does come to pit road, but he does not stop. Oh. Not Mike. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Jeremy Bailey was coming to pit road. Matta was carrying speed. And this came out of nowhere. Watch. Oh, baby. I wish I could clear your meatball, Matta. That one hurts, man. Big Art coming around. Sean's going to be your lucky dog. So Nathan actually will cycle to the lead, but has he come to pit road yet? Did he stop? Caution comes out here.
I'm showing the last time he pitted was 52.
Yeah, he drove through. Because if he would have stopped, he would have gotten a black flag. So he follows the pace car out. He does cycle to the lead. Kobler will come out with new tires. And Nathan needs to come to pit road. Wow. Joey, thank you for the like, sir. Much love to you. I appreciate all that you do and everything. We're getting ready to call your race. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. All right.
By the way.
Yes, sir.
Just so you know, I hope you know how to calibrate a Logitech to drive, because I lost all my calibration settings.
Easy. You're running tomorrow. I'm sorry. It's happening. If you don't, you know who's going to... Yeah, I'll send her over to you.
Does that mean you're coming too?
Well, she'll be there first. I'll have to be there with the tarps. No, totally kidding. Yeah, we do need to make a trip over to Illinois, actually. We need to go over and see my my brother. And what I mean by my brother, I mean we need to go see... Well, and those who know, they know. You'll see my brother. All right. Well, Kobler has some fortune here. Schuessler's going to get back on the lead lap. We see Mark Retchen. He's going to take a free pass here. Not a bad idea. He was last on pit road at 105. The Ford is going to be 10th up 13. Biggest move of the race right now. Duran's going to be in 4th. So opportunity knocking for every one of these drivers. Mr. Dudley. Hey, Robert, do you want to run a race tomorrow? It's in honor of my wife. Joey, do you want to run one too? We need a couple spots. We got some free spots to fill. Some extra things where I want to make sure it's a full race. You have a chance to win some money, just so you know. You know what? We're gonna make sure Colby's good. So 2 more spots. Mr. Dudley, roll tide to you, sir. Do you want to run that race? And you guys can donate to Jess if you want to. It's up to you. That's all I got to say about that. Where is... Who is that?
By the way, I'm being a little spoiled right now.
Oh, yeah? Is she giving you a back rub? I'm kind of jealous.
No, she got some cornbread from her mom's house.
Ooh. See, that's something I can eat. Well, kind of. As long as it's not box made. Might not be back from the lake on time. That's at 7. Josh. So, hey, Josh. So my wife is, we're throwing on a benefit race for my wife tomorrow. Jess is getting ready to have a couple of surgeries. And because she's getting ready to have a couple surgeries, we're helping raise money for her. So what we have is we have a 50-50 going on. And we've had some drivers donate extra money to get a couple more drivers in there. Right now we've raised $170 for the drivers pool and $170 for Jess's race. Or for Jess's cause. So, and then the top 5 are going to get paid from the $170 that we raised there. Culver goes with green. That's what we're doing tomorrow. The session opens up at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's 60 laps at Talladega on the trucks. 1 fast repair. Top 5 get paid. Toxicity goes nowhere. Any claim on the last caution?
Can I be like all the guys that I have to race control over and be that guy? That'll be me.
Was there any claim on that last caution?
No.
No. Okay. John is asking, and I understand why he is asking.
Well, because I can't remember if it says in the rules if you have to call out when you go into the pit. I don't remember.
Something happened to Brock here on the green flag. I wanted to take a look. Oh, that's what happened. He was gone for a minute. Color, your race leader, Strickland. Chris Justice battle here for second. We're going to see if Big Art is going to be able to take the next 50 laps and make it worth it. Well, that's a sad day, man. And man, oh man. Yeah. That's all right, man. Whatever everybody wants to do. We're just trying to have a good race. We were trying to have a tournament, and it was supposed to be a tournament. But the issue with it was I tried to put a tournament on it within 2 weeks. Because of that, things like that happen. Durand here to the bottom. I'm telling you what, 48 laps to go here. Big Art just ran the fastest lap of the race, 29.56.
I'm going to say this. These drivers have done really well tonight. I mean, we've had 3 cautions plus the stage.
Yeah, not even sweated. 169 laps is a lot of laps for this track. Because I know they're running 30-second laps around here, but they are so much they're out of the gas. They're on the brakes. This is a wear and tear track. And the best chance for Big Art right now is to try to hold on to the inside of a race line. 13 of Jerry Culver to the outside. Ooh, Culver back to the back bumper of the 01. Hello, Jerry. I'm rooting for Jerry to get a win. I like his car. But I'm not going to say I'm rooting for Jerry because, that would be bad. Because then the commentator's curse comes and, And I know he's hard to see, but he's there. I promise. Strickland trying to roll. Dama just off the lead lap. Oh, baby. Walls. Gretchen behind the 4. And the 82, unable to avoid what was going on in front of him. He gets into the wall as well. You saw his handshake there. That wheel will want to rip it out of your dang old hands. That's for darn sure. Not unusual to be loved. Clint Hackett's still out there. He is running. He says, I still got speed. He's up to 17th by staying out there. Just saying. Albert Church still, he's moved up to 18th by staying out there. He had some issues earlier. Doing just fine. Gonna see Clint out there running again. There is Brett Dove. Still on the lead lap. Inside the top 10. He and Roberge going places. Tony Sanders just ahead. Come on, Tony. I like Tony. Tony's a good poker, too. 25 on the inside. Double breaks into the corner. Trying to clear. Sanders up on the outside. 25 still there. Come on, Dove. Get in there. You got it. Oh, here comes Roberge. 7 all the way down on the 25 there. Speed to go to the 7 on the outside. So hard to not be able to use more of the racetrack. The 7 is free. Tony Sanders looks free. 25 able to clear. Can he slide up out of the corner? He's going to be able to do so. So he utilized a little bit more of that racetrack. 25's clear. 98 to the inside. Normally Roberge runs his driver cams. There's Ed Perry again. Much love, Ed. We love you.
And Big Art is back up to 4.
And there's Chris Justice, 134. And has a whole lot of speed behind him. 28 of 169. Big Art trying to hold on. Trying to get back to the front. Kobler, I think, knew that maybe Nathan... I thought Nathan would have been trapped a lap down with the pace car coming out when it did. But technically the leader hadn't passed him just yet, so we're going to see what's going to happen here. Big Art trying to hold on to the lead. Kobler, 29.88, 29.95. Clean Air, first chance for Clean Air here. Might have to try to muscle his way forward. Big Art, again, one of the toughest cars to beat. Nothing about this racetrack is any easy. It gets any easier. Chris Justice just behind. Again, there's still enough laps here. We're exactly 40 laps away from the finish of this race. I'm sorry,
so
30 laps away. Yeah, 39 laps now. Sorry, I say again.
So do you think with as late as that caution was that they're going to run it to the end, no stops?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they can, on this track, they can run 70 laps. 65 to 70 on a fuel cycle. Oh, yeah, no problem whatsoever with that run. All right, back through it. Done the mojo on Jerry. I'm not trying to. He's in 6th, though. He's doing fine. He's fine. We don't want to do the mojo on him. We don't want to do it. Pit window open for all. I would have used caution around pit entrance. Yeah. Man. John, you're going to be here for Phoenix next week, right? You got to win in one series. You got to get a win in the next one. Just saying. Just a thought. Thank you, sir. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. I know. Battle for the lead is the 01. About to use up the 99. Oh, baby. 01 to the back bumper to the 99. Try to make him uncomfortable here. He is. He's going to shove him in the corner. This is where that bump and run happens. 01's going to work the outside lane. 99 might have to try to slide up out of the corner here and try to take the line away from the 01. He's going to stay there. 01 all the way to the bottom side. Going to be up into the corner. 99 to pinch him down. 01. They're going to rub. They are going to rub. And here comes the 5-1 of Durand. Kobler neck and neck with Nathan Bigart. Bigart trying to roll back into the corner here. And the 99 trying to do exactly what Nathan did to him earlier. And now the top 4 right within a blanket here. They do not want to see another win out of the 01. Going to carry him the corner. 99 back into the corner. Big drive off on the exit. 51 there to the outside again. It's a good battle here as they drop into the corner. Oh, baby. Yeah, I was going to say the 01 up into the 99. Oh, man. Durand's going to be your race leader now on the inside. He leads his first lap. Bigart's going to run the outside lane. And back into the throttle once again. Man, Kobler is going to be not happy here.
If I all of a sudden poof, you will have to cover for me.
Yeah.
To make that a thunderstorm decide to rear its ugly head right over our heads.
Oh yeah. To make the next round, you need a stage win and a top 8 finish. So what if you lead laps at Phoenix and now you need the 10 points. Oh man, you would need a man. Bigart rolling. Man, oh man. Durand right behind the 01. Right here's that pass again. I wanted to come back and take a look at this real quick. They were using each other up here. The turn into the corner. The 01 stays higher there. Net code there. Net code there. But, man, they were going to hit anyway. I would much rather have taken that hit because that could have almost destroyed both of their cars. Man. Can't pinch that hard. This is Penguin. He's your race controller. Oh, man. You think you stayed a little too patient? Nah, you got this. Yes, be safe, says Budgie. If you're going to need the race line, you're going to need it late. And we're going to be 29 laps to go. Yeah, that's him. Right there. We gave him a tool. Kobler moving back forward. Back up to 5th. Jerry Culver in 6th. So Kobler still trying to make it happen. Caffrey in 7th. Tony Sanders. How about Roberge? Roberge has got a good run happening here. Brad Dove in 10th. The 4 is sitting in 11th here. 7 seconds. Last driver on the lead lap, too. Chris Justice, again, I talked about Chris having a long run race pace. And one of the things about Nathan here is that he should have burned up his tires with where he started and how many drivers he had to work around and how long it took him to get up there from that last caution to here. Yeah, green flag on 116. It didn't take the lead until 136. But, you know, that's good 20 laps of trying to work around other drivers. Chris Justice to the back bumper of the 01. Justice on the inside. Now, Justice he's been saving his tires every single lap. He has saved the best tires on this racing series. He and Stryker both have been running flawless races, running their own race. Excuse me. Kobler Still running about a 0.2 of a second faster. Justice in tow of the 01. And right now, Justice needs to do what the 01 did to the other drivers. He knew that Kobler, I mean, if the 01's gonna race you like that, you gotta race him back like that. And I like Nathan. I think Nate is solid. But if somebody's gonna be on your back bumper, you gotta be on the back bumper. 14 out of the corner. 01 ahead. And don't count out the Piodness. How about it? 25 laps to go. Presented by Admin Box. Go to adminbox.com. Use promo code CHOP'N. You're going to save some money. Go give some love. PRSsetups.com or Premier Racing Setups, however you want to type it out in your browser. If you go there and you buy a la carte, you can save 15% or more by switching to Geico. Now, I mean, you'll save 15% on the on your a la carte menus by using ChopShop15. Make sure you do that. 99 to the inside. Trying to look to the inside of the 88 here. Chris Justice still within a good distance here. Just needs to continue to back the corner up. David Arand's going to be in third. Stryker's going to be in fourth. Well, I'm going to secretly not root for you there, John. Clean air is king. It is. But Nathan here has literally got, he used up his car, he used up his tire, he's gotten free, he's heated the tires up crazy. The 14 is just, I think he's just riding. Because if I watch what the 01 is doing and I watch what the 14 is doing here, the 14 just comfortable in the line here. Corner exit. 14 is there. I mean, mirrored laps. And right now, Stryker to the back bumper of the 5-1. Now is the time to go if you're going to be trying to catch up to the 01. Corner exit. Again, you don't want to be in that situation of riding. 88 to the inside of the 5-1. Durand, Strickland, Kobler down on the bottom. Good pass there for the 88. Able to get the slide up. It's going to be up near the wall. Out and in. 99 to the back bumper of the 5-1. Almost 2 seconds now as these two battle. We'll go back to the 04. He is trying to work to the bottom side. How about the 5-9? Hayden Malcolm still out there running his heart's content. He's in 20th. He gets the car fixed, gets brand dang new engine, comes in on his lap 64, gets tires, fuel, and a little bit of straight tuck. And now the battle is on for the lead because now Stryker is there. And the 14, I mean, the opportunity for a bump and run here for the 14 of Chris Justice. Big Art is making Chris Justice change his line, which is Heads Up Racing. But I'm going to tell you what, a lot of people are patient with Nathan. Out of the corner, Chris Justice keeps getting back to him. Stryker, 2 seconds the distance back here, down to third. Kobler's not catching. Kobler might have burnt his stuff up too, but he is running a decent sector here. Big Art with a clean air, 30.38. And we'll see what the 14. Oh, wall scrape for the 14. That's not what he needs. He needs to keep himself clean off the wall to be able to run back in. Tony Sanders up 9. Caffrey just ahead of him. Jerry Culver having a decent day, but 3.6 back. These three drivers all within a blanket of each other as well. There is Jerry Culver, Michael Caffrey, and Tony Sanders all right there. A tenth the difference here. 14. Double breaks out of the corner. Corner exit. 14 near the wall. He keeps getting there. 01-14. Battle for the lead. Strickland. In third, Kobler trying to close back in. 17 laps to go. A little bit of lap traffic ahead. That's Clint Hackett up there coming out of 2. And right now, this is a chance for the 14. They'll drop into the corner. 14 double brakes there. You see just the momentum that he gets out of the corner. There's the 61 of Chris Schuessler. Good to see Chris out there running still. Sitting in 15th. First drive, he's off the lead lap by 1. And right now, corner exit. These guys will go to the outside. Schuessler's going to give him the line. So they are really just they're actually, it's crazy to say this, but Nathan's just getting the line. And we've watched this time and time again. Nathan into the wall. The 14 will get there. We'll get to the back bumper of the 10. I'm sorry, the 01. 14's trying to stay out of the back bumper. I've never wanted to see a bump and run more in my life. It's there. Sorry, Strickland. I'm not saying that it should happen to Nate. I'm just saying it's there. It's there. Corner exit. Strickland and Kobler, they're doing a great job here as well. They're close enough. You can see it in this one, 88. And see, now that what I'm saying is that you've got the leader and you've got drivers now switching lanes above what is going on. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Strickland 3 seconds to gap. Kobler, better chance, a better drive of saving. 88 out of the corner, all the way down to the bottom side of the racetrack. As the 99 tries to full challenge here. Chris Justice to the back bumper of the 01, 13 laps to go. He just keeps getting there and cannot get there. Cannot get around. 15 spots gained. Jerry Culver, battle for the 77. Here comes Tony Sanders right in tow as well, up 9 spots. Caffrey still a top 10 car all night. Does really well at these tracks. Love to see it. Battle for the lead still a 10th. 12 to go. 14 rotates the corner. The 01 leaving a little bit of room there. It's going to have the drive off, changing the lane. As you see these two neck and neck again. Wall scrape for the 01. You can only beat down that corner so much. Drive off to the inside. Same thing that happened before. The 01 is going to try to make the 14 earn it here. Into the corner they go. Justice back down into the corner. Straight away up. Trying to pull the draft. Chris Justice has got, if he wants this corner, he's got to run the 01 higher. Out of the corner. 01 near the wall. Chris Justice will fall back to second. That's what I talked about earlier. Try to make that pass. He has 9 laps to go. He's going to have to go back and try it again. He has got to push this. I know it's sad, and I know that somebody was just fined for this. But if Chris Justice wants this race, he is going to have to bump the 01 out of the way. That's what this is setting up for. The 4 looking to be a lap down. Strickland and Kobler back here. Kobler back to the inside. Strickland can do the same thing here that Big Art did. The exit's going to go to the 88. Up on the high side. Watch the pace. Back into the throttle they go. 88-99. Battle for third. I think Stryker's just going to give it to him. 7 laps to go here. Lap traffic just ahead. Chris Justice needs to time this if he wants it. Corner exit right here might be the advantage the 14 needs to try to close back in. 6 laps to go. Man, oh man. Kobler, Strickland. Strickland run a little bit higher again. Strickland still with a good tire-saving strategy. Big Art still trying to run. I'm going to tell you, the 14 has 5 laps to figure this one out. And the 0-1 on defense. Back to the inside. 0-1, corner exit. Gets up near the wall. 14 side by side once again, trying to pull the draft. 14 is going to be there. He's going to get underneath the car, give him a bump, try to send him up the track and try to make that happen. 14, that wasn't the spot to do it. Needs to be a little closer. 4 laps to go. And I do believe the 14 is showing, hey, I can get there. But he needs to be on the back bumper. He needs to be pushing him into the corner if he wants it. This is how you pass at this track. That's what we've seen. Don't do what we saw at Richmond. 3 to go. Kobler trying to catch. Stryker back about a half second. He's settled. David Durant's going to be in 5th right now. The battle for a win here is huge. Playoff implications, playoff points, they matter. Chris Justice back into the corner. The drive off on the outside. 2 to go. And a little bit of lap traffic just ahead. Big Art trying to extend off corner. Chris Justice might have just done enough, but just may not have enough here. Or maybe just trying to get a build-up for the end of this race for that final lap, because it's coming. Corner exit. White flag waves. Final lap here at Nashville. Where the 14 has one final effort here out of the corner. Trying to close back in on Nathan Big Art. 14 ready to drop into the corner. Can he get close? I don't think he's going to be close enough. 14 in second out of the corner. 0-1 up near the wall. Big Art's going to get out of the win. Chris Justice had a lot of patience there. Had a lot of patience. Hats off to Chris Justice. He'd be my safe driver of the night. Kobler going to finish 3rd after rebound and all the after all that shenanigans that happened there. And man, oh man, they used each other up. Driver's going to finish this one up. Big Art's going to be your race winner. Man, did I want to see a bump and run. Man, did I want to see it. I absolutely wanted to see it. Oh, we're not going to see it, though. Race results. Oops, sorry about that. Race results. Big Art gets the win. Let me empty that out there, folks. Do apologize about the old hide stuff. Where it is. 0-1 gets the win. His umpteenth on the night. Chris Justice, umpteenth on the season. Let me look. I got to see again. That would be accurate, somewhat accurate, of course. There it is. He finally gets his 10th win. There it is. 10th win of the season. Chris Justice will be 2nd. Kobler will be 3rd. Strickland, Durand, your top 5. Sanders, Caffrey, Culver, Roberge, and Brad Dove, your top 10. Only drivers on the lead lap right there. It's kind of the way it works. Joan is going to be in 11th. Bailey, Dama, Retchen, Chris Schuessler, your top 15. Duty Hackett Church, your top 18. Down the rest of your race results here as we get prepared for the next race that's going to be coming up here after this one, after we get through these driver interviews real quick. We'll be in about a half an hour. We'll be looking to go live for the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series here this Friday night. It's going to be trucks at Talladega for 40 laps. It's going to be a ton of fun. Make sure you stick around for that. We'll be live once again here in just a little bit. We're at David Steiner finishes 23rd. Ed Perry, Alonso King have early issues. Matta in 20th and Hayden Malcolm in 19th. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. It's a race. It's a good race. It was a good race, and I'll hold it to Penguin as well. Penguin called it. He said it was a good race. Thought it was a good race. I thought it was a good race. Good. Excuse me. We're going to talk to the 01 who comes home in victory lane. 10th win of the season. I love you. I really do. I really wanted Chris to give us a bump and run there just to see it in iRacing again, because if it was going to come from any one of you guys, it was going to come from in that group right there. You and Chris ran each other really clean. Walk me through the race. Congratulations on the win.
Yeah, absolutely. I figured that Chris wouldn't. He raced me really good. It was a great battle, but yeah, just trying to keep track position. I was able to win the stage. Was good on the short run, but also good on the long run. This track's tough because I normally don't like it because you really got to overdrive the car. It feels like you're really doing that qualifying lap every lap type of thing. And yeah, the tires fall off, but you just got to send it as hard as you can every lap. So it's tough. It's a workout. It's hard on your body. It's hard mentally, but was able to battle through. Wanted to pit at halfway through the run after the stage.
Mhm.
And as soon as I hit pit road, man, a caution came out and I was bummed. I was like, damn, that stinks. So I didn't pit, rolled through, went around, pitted, and luckily was able to restart in like the top 10 still, but definitely had to do some driving to come back up through. And definitely a battle to, especially, you get up to that top 5 and there's some fast guys to try to get around, and hard fought battle between me and Bryce. We're both enjoy running each other. We run each other clean. I think, just hard racing. I did bump into him a little bit on entry, and then both of our cars got upset. And as I saved it, we got net coded, and it messed him up. And I felt really bad. I was really hoping he'd be right there with us again at the end and battling for the win. But yeah, on to next week and keep running with these playoffs.
Didn't hit you. That's what Bryce was saying out there. I will say that, yes, there was some net code. There was some net code on the bigger net code on the second portion of it, but out of the corner, you guys were going to hit. The net code just kind of saved a little bit of the extra out of it. And that's just what I see from the iRacing side of things. And I'm not talking visually. I'm talking about boxes, the things that I can see. But that's when it comes to the race, when it comes to racing each other. I talked about it in the race about what you were doing is you were getting to the back bumpers of people, and you were pushing them down the straights, getting them faster than what they were used to being into the corner, and then you were able to drive underneath them. At any given point, there were a handful of drivers that could have done the same thing to you, but they did not capitalize on that opportunity.
Yeah, they definitely should have. I thought Chris would do that, because it does. It just, you get that 2-3 mile an hour faster into the corner, and it's hard to judge it because your mind and your, how they tell you about muscle memory is all there for a certain speed, and 2 mile an hour faster, and it just messes you up enough to someone gets under you, and then the battle's on. So I definitely used it and was thankful that nobody used it against me.
Yeah, that's I'm sitting there. I wish people would listen to the stream more often. I can tell you how to pass you, but I can't pass you. You know what I mean? And it's just the way it goes. It was a good race. Penguin and I were up here. He thought it was a good race. I thought it was a good race. So hopefully the viewers thought it was a good race. It was definitely, it was Nashville. I mean, it was everything Nashville is built for.
Yeah, absolutely. I enjoyed it. It was fun. And again, just wanted to give an apology to Bryce. No hard feelings there. And just a great shout out to all the drivers tonight. Great job.
Good. Well, I mean, we already know that you're going to be you're just waiting for the final 8, where everything gets a level playing field. That is the only time that I can say that we'll really see who goes mano a mano. Even though you've got 10 wins on the season, there's some other drivers out there that have some good tracks. I mean, we got Kansas coming up for the final 8. Next week, we're going to be, oh, man, I forgot where we're at now. Dang it.
Next week, we're at Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah. We have a couple of Phoenixes next week. So yeah, Phoenix next week, and then we take a little break, and then we have Kansas, and we have Homestead for the final 2 tracks. It's a whole different ball of wax. I mean, you got to carry as much momentum as you can, because I mean, we already know that you're going to make the final 8. It's about that level playing field, the mano a mano for 2 races that I think is such a different dynamic, and it's really gonna matter when the points are stacked when we get to that final round. So congrats on having a great season. This is this track shows just what this is about. Next week it's kind of similar.
Yeah, absolutely. And I agree with you. You know, it's been a great season for me, but nothing's definitely written in stone yet. I ain't got no trophy because those last 2 races, everyone's back to 0. And everybody out there has got a chance, you know, so, and I'm not super confident on those exact 2 tracks. You know, I would love to see like Phoenix as one of them last tracks, or a shorter, flatter track is definitely where I enjoy and shine. So everyone's got a shot out there, and looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
It'll be fine. It'll be great races because it's Kansas. Kansas just drives great for everything right now. As long as they don't do any updates to it, it'll be a great race. Homestead, still my favorite. I think that's what they did. I think they put the 2 final tracks as my 2 favorite, my favorite championship track, which is Homestead. I think Phoenix should not be the championship race in NASCAR. I will die on that pedestal. And I think that Homestead should be, even though Homestead's going to a short track, Homestead was the best. I'm telling you, the best. No, Auto Club's going to the short track. Homestead's staying the same. Homestead, the best 1.5 mile circuit for the championship, next to Atlanta, old Atlanta, all bumps and all that character. But I'll die on that pedestal. Phoenix is a terrible championship race. It's been the same thing for the last 5 years. I don't care if my driver wins the championship or your driver wins the championship. It's a terrible race. It's boring. But that's my opinion. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Nate, much love, man. Congratulations once again. 10th win of the season. Give the rest of your shout-outs.
Yeah, just give a shout out to Chopp'N It Up podcast for sponsoring the series. Looking forward to that, getting going again. Really enjoyed it when it was coming around, and I hear it's going to be starting back up. So give a shout out to the Chop Shop admins, everyone who does all the work for us to come out here and just have fun. The broadcast, Signature Esports, you, Jason, doing a great job as always. All the fans watching, all the drivers out there tonight, and number 1 fan, Mom, love you.
How's Mom doing?
She's doing great, man.
Good. We haven't asked about her in a while, so you're going to take the time to do that.
Yeah, I've been actually able to go up and visit her on the weekends once in a while here lately, so it's been nice.
Good deal, man. All right, brother. Well, we'll see you next week at Phoenix. I know that one's going to be, it'll be just like, I know it's going to be kind of like this, but it's going to be, I don't know. It's such a flatter track that, I don't know. We'll see if turn 2 it becomes anybody's victim.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be great. See you, man. That is Nathan. He comes home in Victory Lane. Chris Justice, the guy I was rooting on for bump and runs all night, saying he needed to push, you needed to go. And I was your biggest cheerleader tonight. And I normally don't get to that point where I'm like, all right, you had the best shot at the best form of bump and run that I could have ever seen. And I'm like, he's there.
There was definitely a few times that I could have, if it wasn't a playoff race, maybe things would have been a little bit differently. That's usually not a move that I like to go to. If it was on the last lap, last turn, if I was at his bumper, maybe I'd give him a little nudge, but my car got super tight there at the end, especially when we were side by side, just hard racing, and I couldn't get it to him at the end. But with it being a playoff race, I didn't want to impact anybody's standings. Just give it everything I have with some clean racing tonight.
I tell you what, everybody's trying to keep him under double-digit wins. That was it. But I told him, the big key is getting to that final 8, getting to those last 2 races of the season, finish these playoffs. This round, anybody who's inside the top 4 or 5 needs to be in that comfort zone. Next week at Phoenix, if you're safe enough, you need to ride, right? So it's about capitalizing without making mistakes. But tonight, man, this was good. Watching him chase him down. You and Strickland both had the best long run race pace throughout the circuit. We watched you guys do the same kind of save and work your way there, get yourself there. You were catching Nathan on the longest haul when it was getting ready to come down to green flag pit cycles. You would have cut it off.
Yeah, coming into this race, I knew there's 2 ways to run it. You could be conservative and get down to that yellow line and save your tires, or push it as hard as you could. Pushing it every lap, not my expertise, so I wanted to go to the save. Of course, I fell back a couple spots, but there at the end, I was up 3rd, 2nd when it come time to pit or when the caution came out. So I was happy with the way the car handled, getting down to that white line. Like I said, I think me and Nathan were the only 2 that not Nathan, but Michael were the only 2 that I saw, but even Michael could really push it when he needed to. The guys in the top 5, Nathan, Michael, David, and Bryce, they are super quick when they need to be short runs. But thankfully we had some long green flags and I was able to catch back up and make some passes.
Yeah. Well, I like that you run your heart rate monitor on right. And I was talking to Chad about it. At one point, your heart rate was matching your speed.
Yeah, it's definitely, the adrenaline kicks like crazy. I mean, even sitting here after the race, I'm in the 110s, almost 120s. It's like running 5 miles.
Yep,
definitely gets the heart going.
You're the way the heart rate when it gets above 130, it's about a brisk jog. So imagine a brisk jog, but you're still having to press on load cell pedals. You're constantly back and forth. Folks don't realize that whether you're on a direct drive wheel or even if you're on just a old Logitech wheel, right? You still have weight in your hands, turning back and forth, wear and tear. Like you actually feel this thing. 169 laps around this racetrack. That's a race.
Absolutely, especially if you're like me. I'm a very competitive person, so I put a lot of pressure on myself. Want to hit my marks every lap. That alone is enough to drive the heart rate up. But then you add the force feedback and the pedals and shifting and everything else. It is a workout like none other.
It's my exercise routine for all the drivers. You don't need a diet. You just need iRacing. That's what it is. Use promo code Chris Justice as your driver. Look him up whenever you're filling it out and give him his referral. That's what he needs. Brother, P2 finished tonight. Congratulations. You and Nathan had a great battle there. You had great battles throughout this race, and it was good to see.
Well, I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. Congratulations to Nathan. Jeremy Bailey was back tonight. He had a solid finish. I think he finished 12th, and David Duran, he got a top 5 finish. He had a super fast car tonight. I wish he was up there with us, but yeah, super fun race, and I can't wait till next race.
It's going to be fun. Phoenix next week. Give a shout out, brother.
Just got to shout out you for the amazing job that you do. All the racers in the league. This is probably one of the most fun races, this and Dover, that I've had. And shout out to my Bull Creek Racing teammates for a good job tonight.
And go find him on Twitch, folks. Malenko game. Go. Yeah, he's right there. You can see you see start typing that in, and once you see that icon right there, you just click on it and you go, hey, There you go, brother. Be good.
I appreciate
and, you always. What are you talking about? That's what this is about. I don't do this because the leagues pay me. Shh. I'm doing this because I want this. No, I want community to grow. iRacing community needs to be the best community. It needs to beat out Call of Duty. That's what I say. I think it's better than Call of Duty.
100% agree.
That's where it needs to be. All right, Chris. We'll see you next week at Phoenix. Good luck in the rest of your races this week.
All right. Thank you. And good night, everyone.
That is Chris Justice. He is the guy behind the scenes, and then the guy who had the shot, ran hard early, found his momentum second way in, and then had probably the scariest battle for the lead here at the end of this one. Bryce, tell me about it, man.
Not really much to say about it. He just hit the apron through 2 net codes, so there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, aero reliant track, and I didn't have my brake bias far enough to the rear, and I should have set it up looser in, tighter off, but I don't have any words. I mean, I'm not mad at him, not at anybody. Just learn a lot of stuff. So that's all I really have to say. Kind of like a Kyle Busch interview. Not much going to be said here because I'm not going to say anything stupid.
No reason to say anything bad, man. It's a good race. You've been running hard all season long, and you've got a fast car. Absolutely have a fast car. You get out there and you put the energy in, and to watch you work your way through the field there for a little bit. When I was watching you, when you dropped back to about 6th, I was like, man, hopefully he's going to be able to see it. And, I got to think in the back of my mind, I have to be a cheerleader for everybody on the racetrack. And then when you see a good battle happening, and I watched how Nathan was able to get you tighter into the corner by being on your back bumper. I was like, there's an opportunity there for Bryce to be able to do the same thing. When I saw you guys side by side, I saw how he used you up in the corner, and I watched how you adjusted. And then, that's the takeaway that I can take. Yeah, I can take from you. You learn a lot from being on the racetrack with these drivers, but I get to visually see what it takes to make this track work with this car, this is not my favorite car. It's a lot of people's favorite car. And it's not my favorite car. Not because of driving it or anything like that, just because I have a preference in iRacing. Always have since the days of Papyrus. So the Nashville's just tough, man. Man, you got Phoenix next week. I think that's the big thing. You got to look forward, right?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that track for sure. I'm not too good at Phoenix, but the only thing I care about is the last race, and then I don't know. I would keep a lot in the memory bank. I'm not mad at him. I'm not gonna race him dirty. I'm just gonna race him harder than what I was. And I mean, he hit the apron, so I'm not angry at him. He didn't go in there and absolutely plow me or anything like that. But I've been, I feel like I've been used up. I'm not mad about last week either. I'm at Stega coming to the line, but it's kind of showing that, I don't know, just no one here is dirty. It's just showing me a lot of stuff. I'm just kind of getting a little annoyed by it, but I'll just let it go. And I don't know, just kind of, yeah, that's all I can really say. Just kind of annoyed, but they didn't do anything wrong. So I just race hard, and yeah, I like racing hard, but I think there's a line that I keep moving the line up and down, and when I get ran hard too, I think there's a little too much, but he's not doing anything wrong. Nobody's doing anything wrong. I'll just hopefully make the championship, and then I'll have to lay it all out there.
I think you'll be fine. There's 2 championship races for the final round, so it'll be 8 drivers battling it out. So we got 2 good tracks for that final round. The one thing that I'll say is hold yourself to your own line. You know what I mean? That's what I'll say. I'll say that to every driver. You're only going to be able to control your race, right? And I'll say that to every single driver out there. You run what you need to. Driver's going to run you as hard as they're going to be comfortable running. If you are comfortable running harder, run harder. If you're comfortable saving tires and moving through the field, save tires and move through the field. And contact's going to happen. Contact's going to be made.
If I would have done what I was going to, not wrecking them, but I was going to get them way faster in the corner. I'd have people all over my back and I'm dirty and stuff like that. But
that's what he did to you. I would have.
Well, he was not gonna get in as deep as I was. I was gonna move him way out of the way because it was so aero reliant here. I was like, I don't want to hit anybody though. I'm just like, there's just no point. I don't want to end up wrecking somebody and then going to the back. I was like,
get it. I get it. But like I said, there's many instances tonight where the bump and run could have happened, or similar to what Nathan did to you and did to a couple of other drivers. It's not impossible for you and he said he was surprised that nobody did it back to him. So, I think in that regard, when it comes to running hard, if somebody's going to run you hard, you got to expect it to be done back. So in that set of circumstances, if he runs you 2 mile an hour faster and you're going to run him 5 mile an hour faster into the corner, it's understandable. That's how the racing's done. That's how this track has been, even in the real world, not just on iRacing. This track has shown that you need to be there. You need to move a car to get by him, especially as guys as fast as you guys are. So I never once in a million years could it kind of complain about the drive that you had tonight. You had a great drive. You finished third after having some battles. A few little netcode things, but the biggest thing that I saw coming out of the corner that there was going to be contact, and a little bit of freeness, but able to collect yourself, and you came back from 6th, man. So you finished 3 spots ahead of where you were.
Yeah, that actually helped me getting a little bit loose in that corner because it burned the rears off, so it would actually want to turn in it. So it wasn't too bad overall.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time. It's a great day to be alive, sir. So. No stresses, no worries. Everything's good. Great broadcast, says Dan. Dude, Churchy, you're amazing. Bryce, congrats. P3. You've made it. You guys made the show very, very enjoyable to watch. I do have to end because I have to get into another broadcast right after this one. But I do look forward to what happens at Phoenix next week. Get some practice in. You'll be just as strong there, I do believe.
Thank you.
You too, brother. Hey, give me shout outs. I know that you're working on sponsors and people you need to sponsor this kid. Or I say kid, this guy, this gentleman, this man, this guy behind the scenes that's on your screen right now. Make sure that you get out there, and if you are looking for somebody to sponsor, he's going to be one of those people. From Nathan to any one of these drivers inside the top 5 that put on a show tonight, those are the guys you're going to be looking for. So if you want to reach out to Bryce, he can put his social medias in chat if he wants to. But brother, give your shout outs. I know that you got them.
Really just Moza for the wheelbase, Sim Magic, which I need to actually tighten the shifter because it's wiggling around. NZXT, Asus, G-Skill, Acer, Emory Henry University. It's watching out there. Hopefully it'll be a good race next week, and I'll have to definitely mess around with that track. That's all that I have really for shout outs here.
All right, brother. Make sure your brake bias is set and dialed in for next week. That's the biggest thing that I would say about that track, being able to turn it to the corner.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, my man. Good luck.
Thank you.
That is Bryce. Well, good luck in the rest of your races this week as well. That is Bryce Kobler right there. Andrew, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. I am going to be ending this one and going back into him. He sounds so deflated. I don't want him to be. Both he and Chris had great opportunities to be able to run Nathan hard. Nathan ran them hard. It was good, hard racing. That's exactly what it was. Was there some netcode? Was some contact that was going to happen out of the corner? Absolutely. Do I think that anybody did anything dirty? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there is opportunity for hard racing on this platform. In these leagues, they get to deal with each other. Stryker finishes in 4th. He did a phenomenal job. Biggest mover of the race is still David Rand. He finishes a positive 15 spots gain. How about the 04 up 12? Roberge up 12. A lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy. But Bigart does get the win. I need to set up the next stream, folks. Be good, be safe. We'll see you in just a few moments.